Hello, hello. Welcome to our world. Welcome to Pico Explains. This is Audrey, your fiery curly redhead here.
Welcome, everybody. Pico here, obviously. Thank you for tuning into our show. We are coming to you from El Paso, Texas, the great state of Texas. So, all right, Audrey, what we're going to be doing here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing another segment of Audrey's Two Cents. This seems to be a very popular segment for us. We get a lot of good feedback, a lot of love from all that. So, why not?
Yep, exactly. And everything's bigger in Texas, so that's that theme for today.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So we're going to be doing the segment of Audrey's Two Cents once again, but we're going to be doing it on stinky bugs.
Stinky bugs in the U.S. and not just Texas, guys.
Yeah, just in the U.S. And you know what I'm talking about, the kind of bugs that you guys grew up with. You know what I mean? You guys walking down the sidewalk and stuff, chilling with your boombox and everything, and all of a sudden, that creepy bug comes out of nowhere. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I'm not that old. I had like a Walkman.
I
was going to say a Discman, but I'm not that young either.
All right, Audrey, whenever you're ready, let's begin.
All right, guys. So the first one I found was a brown marmorated stink bug.
Marmorated stink bug.
Yeah, the brown one. We do have the green ones, which are native.
Okay.
The brown ones came to the U.S. in about the 1990s.
1990s?
Yeah. We've been having them over here where we're living. I mean, these things are like 2 inches big. They're freaking huge and gross. Okay, but the stink bug, it's in 47 U.S. states right now. Usually the highest population is in the Midwest.
In the Midwest, okay.
Not us here in Texas.
Oh, of course not, because it's too damn hot out here.
Yeah, right. With it, they're going to boil. They're going to fry on the ground.
They're like, we don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, that's what you say now until they come.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but a single female can lay 400 eggs in their lifetime.
Oh, wow.
Usually in clutches of 20, 35 times a year.
Are you serious?
Yep.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of eggs. And their lifespan is usually 6 to 8 months.
Oh, really? That's short?
Well, no, for a bug, that's long. 6 to 8 months for a bug, I think so.
Oh, okay. I always thought they just lasted a lot longer. Like a moose, 12 years or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Stink bug years, like dog years. It's stink bug years now, guys.
I don't know about you, Audrey, but growing up in the area in California, Southern California, where I was from, as kids, you'd go out, hang out, do whatever, right?
Cause trouble, yes.
Yeah, cause trouble and stuff like that. Now, when I would kind of look for bugs, you know what I mean? Either in the grass or under rocks or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you get a stick and stuff and you start getting those corners and you kind of just making a bunch of a rustling movement.
See what
you know what I
comes
mean?
Out of the ground.
And sometimes, that's when the bugs will come out.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like the lottery. Okay. So you had those black stink bugs. Okay. You had the roly-polies. Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about, the roly-polies. Okay. The earwigs, or we used to call them pinchers.
The earwigs. I don't know if we really have them here that much.
They had, no, I don't know about here, but I'm talking about Southern California. They had like a long, slender body, and then they had like 2 pinchers in the end.
Ah, okay, like a beetle kind of thing.
Yeah, but they were very thin.
Okay.
They're very thin and long.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then every now and then you get like a snail or some stupid worm coming out. You know what I mean? So that's how it was when we were growing up. It was just like, you brush it around and they would just come out. And I would screw with all of them except for the stink bug.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just creepy. It comes out with its butt in the air. You know what I mean? And it's all like walking all smooth and suave, like Pico on a Saturday night. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm like, I ain't gonna screw with you.
With your butt in the air?
My butt in the air. I'm just like, yeah.
Gross.
I'm like, touch this.
Ew. But, okay, so these stink bugs, the brown one, it has a cilantro meets skunk like chemical smell.
What do you got against cilantro, man? Cilantro.
I know. I like it. I don't like skunk though.
Yeah. Skunk.
Unless you're talking about Pico beer, extra skunky.
Yeah. And by the way, this this episode of Pico Explains is brought to you by Pico beer, extra skunky.
as I Vanna White the shirt, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stink bug, it releases its scent when it's threatened or crushed.
Okay.
That's why you don't crush them.
yeah, that's true. You don't.
It says to like vacuum them up or trap them on the little glue traps.
Yeah, because we actually had one. I must have stepped on it. like we were getting ready to do some errands and stuff like that. And Audrey was bringing it up to me. She goes, "Oh my God, you stepped on a stink bug." You know what I mean? And I was just like, "Well, get rid of it." And knowing Audrey, how she is,
I'm a girl.
Yeah, she's not going to get anywhere near it. You know what I mean? And my OCD just like was like kicking in all day. And I'm just like, grab a little piece of cardboard or something. You know what I mean? And brush it away. No, she didn't want to do that.
Nope. No, it was a big old sting. It was
I believe you.
gross.
I believe you. They get really big.
Okay, so the second one in the U.S. that we have, guys.
Second one in the U.S.
This is a bombardier beetle.
The bombardier beetle.
Okay, now this, I was looking. Okay, it said it sends out a blasting, boiling hot, foul-smelling chemical spray. I'm like, okay, boiling hot. No, the spray that it squirts out is 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Man, that's hot.
Which is a boiling point of water. That's a boiling point of 10 degrees. Yeah. I was like, whoa, okay, it's literally frying its enemies.
So it just sprays it and then it just like gets on your skin and burns you?
It can burn you, but it can irritate humans, but more it's other creatures, that trying to eat it or stuff like that.
Right. It's a protection mechanism.
Yeah, but it's also, this one's also accompanied with a popping sound.
With a popping sound.
I'm not just going to boil you. I'm going to pop at you too.
It's all like this. You go, and then I go.
True that, exactly. It's a bombardier beetle, guys.
Oh, so I mean, I'm sorry, but does it fly?
That's one. It didn't say if it flies.
Okay,
but usually it can do 20 to 80 bursts at a time before it has to recharge.
Oh my god!
So it's literally gonna boil you. Normally, what it uses it for is for toads. So when a toad eats it, it does that spray and the toad vomits it up.
Oh wow!
Right? I'm like, hey, it's a good defense mechanism.
Yeah, more definitely. I mean, quite unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but their lifespan is only a few weeks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm like, okay. Poor bombardier beetle doesn't.
Oh yeah, poor bombardier beetle. I mean, let's just praise it. And, wish it nowhere near us. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Forget about it.
Next, we do have these here in El Paso, millipedes.
The millipedes, yes. I remember those.
We have centipedes and millipedes.
Okay.
Okay, but the millipedes, they're most common on the east of the Missouri River.
Okay.
So not really with us, but you.
Well, of course, all the swamp people out there. Yep.
Yeah. But what they do, they'll roll into a coil as a defense mechanism.
Okay.
And then they'll secrete a foul-tasting and smelling liquid containing cyanide compounds and acids.
Okay, well, just what you just said right now, foul tasting. I mean, how are you going to get that thing in your mouth? You know what I mean? Why would you even want
Other animals.
I get you.
Yeah, but if it gets on human skin, it'll irritate. It can be poisonous, that kind of thing, millipedes. Okay. But that's when I was looking up the millipedes. I was like, okay, you said this earlier about the roly-polies.
The roly-polies. Yes.
Roly-polies, I always encompass with like millipedes or centipedes.
Okay.
Do you know what a roly-poly is?
Yeah.
They are not an insect.
Oh, they're not?
They're not.
Oh, okay.
They are a terrestrial crustacean.
What do you mean, like in the sea or something?
That they have the same genetics as shrimp, crab, and lobsters.
Oh my God.
Instead of insects.
And I eat shrimp. Okay. Because I used to play with them, the roly-poly.
Grab them and
roll them in the little ball.
No, they could get in your hand and you do this and you keep them in your hand.
Well, now I'm be doing that with my shrimp. I'll be all like putting it away. I'll be like, I'll be like a moco. You know what I mean? I'll be all like, I'm going to save this and scare Audrey later with it.
You will too. You would too. Yeah, roly-poly.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. That's amazing. Look at that. See, folks, you learn something new every day.
Right? I thought they were the armadillos of the insects. They're not even insects.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Right? That kind of threw me off. All right, guys. The last one we have is the kissing bugs.
The kissing bug. Yes.
They sound all sweet and loving, don't they?
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah.
Okay. They're usually in the southern and western United States. Mm-hmm. Okay. But the kissing bug can cause Chagas disease.
Chagas?
Which can be a chronic illness in about 30% of people who develop this illness from the kissing bugs. What the kissing bug does, it bites you and then defecates into you, causing a parasite to enter your bloodstream.
So it like poops in your mouth or something?
Poops. No, it'll bite you anywhere. It'll bite you here.
Okay.
And it'll poop into the thing and the parasite will enter into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people will end up being unalive from anaphylactic shock.
Oh, wow.
From the kissing bugs.
See, that's what bugs freak me out. Okay. Even when I could see, they freak me out. I mean, it's just like a big thing with me and Audrey. Like, when we do the spring cleaning or whatever, I'm just like, you just spray anything that moves.
We're fighting over who else to touch them.
I'm all, screw that. Usually we'll get Audrey's dad to scoop them all up.
He's like, I got this. I'm like, go for it, Dad. Okay, bye.
And I'm just like, Lori, take care of that real quick. And I'm just like jumping up and down on the bed and stuff.
And I'm running out of the room. I'm like on the other side of the house. Even if you get it, I don't care. I got the heebie-jeebies. I can't do it.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. But if you want to close us out here, honey.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, folks. As you guys know all our platforms here. Like, share, comment. That helps out a lot. Thank you very much, Audrey. You guys saw that again. So just saying real quick, we also have a merchandise site. It's on the description, Blake. If you guys want to give us some love, click on that, check it out. We're growing, and we're putting in, we're going to start putting in more things in there as we go. And all I really got to say in the end, everybody, be good to one another, be good to your pets, and we'll see you again.
Save your roly-polies for Pico, guys.
Roly-polies and flick them.
Bye, guys.